Ah yeah, another big bubba one-sama waifu. Mysterious Disappearances, a horror anime that bases itself around the horror genre. The reason why it lends itself in the horror category is because it dives into occult things, and the meaning of occult is related to magical powers and activities such as witchcraft and astrology. Ooh, that sounds spooky.
Ooh, scary. No!
I'm gonna get a little off track here, but this show reminds me a lot of Dark Gathering, another anime that based itself around horror and having supernatural entities, and the main protagonist crew drilling themselves into paranormal activities. So if you saw Dark Gathering and enjoyed it, there's not a single reason why you should be skipping out on watching Mysterious Disappearances then, especially if you're a fan of the horror category like me for animes. To run you guys down, like I mentioned earlier in the video, this anime or manga series is based around having anything occult related, witchcraft, you name it. We have our main protagonist Ren and Sumi, and this includes Ren's sister, which we'll get to see more later in the future, Oto. Now Sumi is inspired to write novels, which I want to get into because this anime actually teaches us an important life lesson that I think everybody should hear. And we have Ren, who still remains a complete mystery to me, both working at a bookstore. Their boss gives Sumi a mysterious weird looking book, and to be honest with you guys, I would have never personally accepted a book in the first place like this, and I'm going to tell you why. So after going home, Sumi, our big one-sama, decides to read it, which is a mistake. After some time pass, she goes out and suddenly becomes a lolly. Now this does have some side effects it seems, and this goes for other curse and powers it seems in the anime, which gives us a clue on how anything works in this world related to witchcraft or powers, exactly how it works in the anime. You could probably attain like something cool, but it seems like in return you have some side effects, and besides for being a lolly, which she actually slowly dies from having this power. But thankfully our favorite boy Ren, who remains a complete mystery, knows exactly how to fix this issue. But because Sumi isn't exactly ready to stop being young again, she tries to escape from Ren and I want to give her this book. Now I did forget to mention there are certain requirements for this to happen, and for Sumi's case it's rather unlucky. She just turned 28 in the series, and the person reading this has to be a virgin, which I kind of find funny. Almost 30 and a virgin, complete shame. The reason she did this is simple. Sumi mentions how it feels like her talent and creativity has been straying away from her the older she gets, which obviously when we start to mature and grow older, we realize, or many people go into the conclusion, that maybe it's rather too late to be what they want because they don't possess the talent needed for it, or their creativity isn't what it used to be as a child. That's why we see Sumi as a kid. We start to see her to be more happy about her passion and the dream of becoming a writer because she regains that ability to be creative again. That's something she once had when she was younger. She lost that passion because she thought she'll never be good enough. But that's the thing, despite everything that happened, Ren tells Sumi that she could still write, and honestly thinking, no matter what happened, you should never give up on your goals and never take the easy way out, of course, to try to achieve your goal. That's why I love making content on my other channel, because I see myself maybe one day achieving my goal, even if I feel like I'm not good enough. And that completely almost summarized episode 1. Now what I will say is the manga and the anime is somewhat completely different. Some scenes are almost altered in the anime, which I guess is to allow the anime to be aired, because there are definitely some scenes that have probably been censored from the looks of it, which does kind of break my heart from seeing this, but it definitely doesn't ruin the anime completely as a whole, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But at least the animations for the anime is somewhat pretty basic, nothing too exactly special just yet for what I've seen from the first episode, but animations to me is something that I never really cared for, or I haven't exactly cared too much about, unless we start to enter CGI territory, or where animators obviously seem to start caring and get lazy with. So animation I feel pretty neutral on until we get more episodes and more crazier events that happen. Then that's where we truly get to see how well the animation is for the anime. After I finished the first episode, I immediately went to read the manga, and without a doubt, I can't wait for each and every new episode to be animated as soon as possible. The author Najumi, I think I said that right, may or may not just have written his best piece with this series, and I can't wait to see what else he has to write or have animated after Mysterious Disappearances has ended. That concludes today's video. If you made it this far, let me reward you guys with my next upcoming video, which will be a video based around delicious in dungeons. And comment down below if you're going to be watching mysterious disappearances. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel with bell notification turned on. Follow my socials down below in the description. Come join the Discord as well. Anyways, it's been Aru, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.